The San Francisco 49ers are making a clear and resounding statement of confidence in their offensive identity by securing six-time Pro Bowl tight and George Kittle to a massive 4-year, $76 million contract extension. At 31 years old, Kittle remains a cornerstone of Kyle Shanahan's system, a relentless blocker, explosive playmaker, and emotional heartbeat of the roster. With $40 million guaranteed, this deal not only rewards his consistency and versatility, but reinforces the franchise's commitment to keeping its elite talent in-house. As one of the NFL's most complete tight ends, Kittle has redefined the position with a rare blend of physical dominance, football IQ, and unmatched intensity. His presence on the field transforms San Francisco's run game and passing attack alike, often serving as the X-factor in crucial moments. Yet, while the Kittle extension brings clarity and celebration, the question looming over the Bay Area is unmistakable. When or even if will quarterback Brock Purdy receive his own long-term deal? After leading the team deep into the playoffs and continuing to defy expectations, Purdy remains on a modest rookie contract, a situation that becomes more pressing with each passing season. Meanwhile, as teams adjust their outlooks post-draft, the conversation around projected win totals is gaining momentum. One of the most polarizing lines belongs to the Dallas Cowboys, who are currently pegged at 7.5 wins by ESPN Bet. Analysts like Peter Schrager are bullish on the over, pointing to their strategic draft moves. The addition of offensive lineman Tyler Booker stands out as a pivotal decision. Booker isn't just a plug-and-play talent. He's being heralded as the next vocal and physical leader of a line that has lost stalwarts Zach Martin and Tyron Smith in recent years. The Cowboys' front five has undergone a generational shift, now anchored by youth and potential rather than experience. Booker embodies the grit and toughness Dallas desperately needs in the trenches. The team also added running back Miles Sanders, giving them a versatile weapon to complement the evolving offense. Despite the skeptics, there's an argument to be made that this young, hungry Cowboys unit could surprise many and shatter expectations. Turning to the NFC East, the New York Giants are sitting at a modest projected total of 5.5 wins. Optimism surrounds the franchise, particularly if key players like offensive tackle Andrew Thomas and wide receiver Malik Nabers stay healthy for a full season. Nabers, expected to be an immediate impact player, could help ignite a sputtering offense that often lacked explosive plays. On the defensive side, the arrival of Abdul Carter brings a jolt of athleticism and power to the front seven. He's being viewed as a potential cornerstone, a young defender capable of restoring the kind of pass rush dominance that once defined the Giants' fearsome NASCAR package era. With health, cohesion, and improved talent, New York could exceed expectations and re-enter the playoff conversation, even with a challenging schedule ahead. In Cleveland, the Browns' projected win total is an eyebrow-raising 4.5, a number many analysts believe undervalues the roster's potential. While last season was marred by close losses and quarterback instability, the new year brings guarded optimism. For Cleveland's defeats came in one-score games, and with more consistent play under center, those games could easily flip in their favor. The team still boasts a formidable defense helmed by coordinator Jim Schwartz, whose aggressive schemes continue to elevate the unit's performance. With a stabilizing offensive approach and a defense built to pressure and contain, the Browns could outperform their projections if they find reliability at quarterback. That quarterback question brings us to perhaps the most discussed name in the aftermath of the NFL draft, Shiloh Sanders. Once projected as a potential Day 2 selection, Sanders experienced a dramatic fall to the 5th round, prompting widespread debate. Through a quarterback's lens, analysts like Tim Hasselbeck have likened his skill set to that of Andy Dalton: solid arm talent, quick release, and capable of managing an offense. That comparison isn't a slight. Dalton carved out a long, productive career, starting over 150 games and throwing for more than 250 touchdowns. Sanders' fall wasn't strictly about talent. It was shaped by his pre-draft approach, opting out of the Senior Bowl and combined workouts, decisions that ultimately hurt his draft stock. Despite the draft slide, there's a strong case that Sanders may have landed in a favorable situation with the Cleveland Browns. The quarterback room is far from stable. Joe Flacco, while experienced, is 40 years old and well past his prime. Kenny Pickett, a first-rounder just 3 years ago, has bounced around the league and failed to find footing. The depth chart is wide open. And while Dillon Gabriel was selected ahead of Sanders, most evaluators agree that Sanders is the more complete prospect. The opportunity is real, but so is the pressure. Fifth-round quarterbacks rarely get a long leash. If Sanders wants to stake his claim, he'll need to win over the coaching staff quickly, show relentless work ethic, and display enough in practice and preseason to earn a roster spot. The narrative now shifts from draft night disappointment to professional urgency. If Sanders embraces a moment, first one in, last one out, preparing like a veteran, he could flip the script. Because unlike first-round picks, there's no guaranteed investment in him. He won't get the benefit of a multi-year development plan. He must be ready to perform, and perform now. If he falters, the Browns, who are projected to have a high first-round pick again next year, will almost certainly move on and select a new face of the franchise. But if Sanders can seize this window, he might just become one of the rare late-round quarterbacks who rise to the occasion and rewrite the story that draft weekend tried to tell.